Zeronify are an energy consultancy. We help businesses reduce their energy usage, reducing cost, carbon emissions, and therefore helping them improve their sustainability. Zeronify use a number of different methods to do this. In particular, we use energy monitoring technology. This allows us to gather real-time data about how energy is being used on customer sites, which can be absolutely invaluable to helping us find savings opportunities and demonstrate to the customer how we can then put improvements in place to reduce those savings. Alongside that, we also use various other techniques and significant amount of energy engineering knowledge to help our customers both make good decisions and good investments around how to improve their energy usage.
I'm Ralph Kinch and I'm the project manager at Bonaprine Products Limited. Bonaprine is a company which specialises in making anything and everything out of polyurethane, which is a particularly tough and hard-wearing plastic, much like rubber, but a lot tougher. So it's used in a wide variety of fields.
Bonaprine are a plastics manufacturer who use a number of different heating methods to create polyurethane products. This means they're a very energy-intense business, and as such are a really, really good case for our technology and for the types of solutions that we provide.
Every month as part of my board report, I put in an energy report, and over the last 10 years or so, we've been working to improve efficiency and reduce expenditure. Starting in 2013, we put in our first solar installation, and that's grown gradually over the years. And in 2023, we put in our first combined heat and power plant. So now we're self-generating over 50% of our electricity.
When we're working with complex clients, particularly in the manufacturing sector, such as Bonaprine, it's absolutely vital that we collaborate closely with them in order to find the most savings and put them into action. This is because we will help them gather the energy data which gives us our first sight of where there might be opportunities. And we will lead them down a path in terms of savings opportunities from our own experience and knowledge around energy efficiency and engineering. However, they are the experts in their site and they are the experts in their process. So whilst we will put the information on the table and we will guide them, it's actually Bonaprine themselves or any of our customers who will deliver the savings.
Polyurethane is a bit like cooking in that you have to mix different chemicals in certain ratios to get the chemical reaction to product forming. And the chemicals are held in heated tanks and they're mixed continuously, and then they get pumped together into a mixing head, and it then gets dispensed into a mould or a jug or a bucket to fill the moulds. Vacuum pumps were turned off during our shutdowns and only turned on half an hour before production started after the shutdown, and that led Zeronify to question, do we really need to leave them all on overnight, which I'd always been told we needed to do. So we ended up saving over £1,000 or maybe even 2,000 on 3 machines, which was an instant payback. There was a small investment required to control the vacuum pumps with timers, but it had multiple benefits. It not only paid back in less than a year, it also reduced the machine wear on the vacuum pumps, so service maintenance costs will also be significantly reduced.
We found a lot of energy being used when it wasn't needed. Early startup routines, equipment running overnight, even high-powered systems operating at full capacity regardless of the demand. So it wasn't really about the failures, it was about the lack of visibility. That's what we helped change.
Bonaprine is a successful plastics manufacturing business. However, they are very energy intense just by the nature of the processes in which they run. As a result, they are very aware of their energy usage already, and they've already taken some really big steps to try and reduce their energy costs. However, in a really complex environment, such as manufacturing, where there are multiple machines used in a different order at different times of day, it's actually really, really difficult without really, really low levels or detailed levels of real-time data to understand exactly where energy is being used at any point in time.
So think of it like leaving the oven on all night, even when you're not cooking. that was happening across the plant. Machines were being powered up hours before they were used. Other systems were left running on standby. It's not obvious when you are on the floor, but once we map it out, the patterns were very clear.
Analysing the 24/7 timers was the first win, and in every piece of machinery we saved a few hundred or low thousands pounds on those, which was very quickly achieved. Honestly, because we'd so carefully monitored stuff, I would have thought we might achieve 5 or 6%. But Zeronify's combined approach has enabled us to achieve 18% savings already, and they've also identified other areas to make more significant savings in the future.
With Zeronify, it was a great experience. Their team was hands-on, curious, and proactive. They were also incredibly supportive throughout the process. It was a real pleasure to work with a client who's so engaging and who's also an expert in their field. Thanks to the strong collaboration, the data and the guidance we provided were quickly and efficiently turned into meaningful energy savings.
As a result, for Zeronify, support around gathering this data, in this case using an energy monitoring solution, is absolutely key to helping them take that next step from being absolutely competent in their energy management to being a real standout within the sector. We are proud to be able to help businesses reduce their energy usage, reduce their costs, and improve their sustainability credentials. But we want to take it further than that. It's not just about helping them save energy, it's about saving the most possible energy. And that's why our mix of technology, data, and engineering knowledge is absolutely critical to maximising the opportunities that our customers have.